Today our lecture is about obesity. The contents: obesity definition and causes. Sudan. Obesity statistics. Canada. Obesity statistics. Obesity case studies, Sudan and Canada. Factors causing obesity. Prevention and intervention. Obesity is a condition characterized by excessive body fat accumulation. It is a major public health concern worldwide and is associated with numerous health risks, including an increased risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. This presentation aims to compare the obesity rates between males and females in Sudan and Canada. By analyzing the prevalence of obesity in these two countries, we can gain insights into the factors contributing to obesity and the effectiveness of obesity prevention and management strategies. The presentation will include an examination of the current obesity rates, a comparison of obesity trends over time, and an exploration of potential factors influencing obesity in each country. Obesity is a medical condition characterized by the excessive accumulation of body fat. It is commonly measured using the body mass index, BMI, which is calculated by dividing a person's weight in kilograms by the square of their height in meters. A BMI of 30 or higher is generally considered to be indicative of obesity. Obesity is associated with a range of health problems, including an increased risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and certain types of cancer. It can also have negative impacts on mental health and overall quality of life. Obesity rates in Sudan have been steadily increasing over the past few decades. According to recent data, the prevalence of obesity among adults in Sudan is approximately 30%. This is a significant increase compared to previous years. The rise in obesity rates in Sudan can be attributed to various factors, including changes in dietary habits, sedentary lifestyles, and urbanization. Efforts are being made to address this issue through public health campaigns and initiatives promoting healthy eating and physical activity. In Sudan, obesity rates among males have been a growing concern in recent years. Several factors contribute to the higher obesity rates among males in Sudan. Sedentary lifestyle. Many males in Sudan have sedentary lifestyles, with limited physical activity. Unhealthy diet. The consumption of high-calorie and processed foods is common among males in Sudan. Cultural norms. Traditional gender roles and cultural practices may contribute to unhealthy behaviors and limited access to nutritious foods for males. In Sudan, female obesity rates are significantly higher compared to males. Several factors contribute to this gender disparity in obesity rates. Sudanese society often places a higher value on larger body sizes for women, associating it with beauty, fertility, and wealth. This cultural preference for larger body sizes, combined with limited access to education and resources, contributes to higher obesity rates among females. Traditional Sudanese diets are rich in carbohydrates and unhealthy fats, which can contribute to weight gain and obesity. Additionally, cultural norms often dictate that women should consume larger portions of food, leading to excessive calorie intake. Socioeconomic factors and cultural expectations often limit opportunities for physical activity among Sudanese women. Lack of access to safe exercise spaces, limited time due to household and caregiving responsibilities, and societal restrictions on women's mobility contribute to lower physical activity levels and higher obesity rates. Sudanese culture values hospitality and generosity, which often leads to large portion sizes and frequent consumption of high-calorie foods. Limited access to affordable healthy food options and a lack of education about nutrition contribute to higher obesity rates in Sudan. Urbanization and sedentary lifestyles have led to decreased physical activity levels in Sudan, contributing to higher obesity rates. Obesity rates in Canada have been steadily increasing over the past few decades. According to the most recent data, the prevalence of obesity in Canada is approximately 27%. This means that more than a quarter of the population is classified as obese. The obesity rate in Canada has been on the rise since the 1980s. In the past 40 years, the prevalence of obesity has more than doubled. This trend is concerning as obesity is associated with a range of health issues, including an increased risk of chronic diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, and certain types of cancer. There are several factors that contribute to higher obesity rates among males in Canada. Males in Canada tend to consume more unhealthy foods high in calories, fat, and sugar. Many males in Canada do not engage in regular physical activity, leading to weight gain and obesity. Males in Canada often have sedentary jobs and spend a significant amount of time sitting or lying down. Lower socioeconomic status can limit access to healthy food options and recreational facilities, contributing to higher obesity rates among males. Obesity rates among females in Canada have been steadily increasing over the past few decades. According to recent studies, approximately 30% of adult females in Canada are classified as obese. There are several factors that contribute to higher obesity rates among females in Canada. These include: many females in Canada have sedentary jobs or lifestyles, which can lead to weight gain and obesity. The availability of processed and high-calorie foods, as well as the prevalence of fast food restaurants, contribute to unhealthy eating habits among females. Lower socioeconomic status is associated with higher rates of obesity among females, as it can limit access to healthy food options and opportunities for physical activity. Psychological factors such as stress, depression, and low self-esteem can contribute to emotional eating and weight gain among females. Canada's cultural diversity plays a role in obesity rates. Different cultural norms and traditions surrounding food and eating habits can contribute to unhealthy eating patterns. Socioeconomic factors, such as income and education level, can impact obesity rates. Lower-income individuals may have limited access to healthy food options and resources for physical activity. The built environment, including access to parks, sidewalks, and recreational facilities, can influence physical activity levels and contribute to obesity. Additionally, the availability and marketing of unhealthy food options can impact dietary choices. In Sudan, obesity rates among males and females have been increasing in recent years. A study conducted by the World Health Organization found that the prevalence of obesity among adults in Sudan was 26.5% in 2014, with males having a higher prevalence than females. The study also found that the prevalence of overweight and obesity among children and adolescents was 14.5% in 2014. In Canada, obesity rates have also been increasing, with a higher prevalence among males than females. According to a report by the Canadian Institute for Health Information, the prevalence of obesity among adults in Canada was 28.6% in 2016, with males having a higher prevalence than females. The report also found that the prevalence of overweight and obesity among children and adolescents was 22.5% in 2016. Sudan. According to the survey results, 35% of males and 45% of females in Sudan are classified as obese. Canada. The survey results for Canada show that 25% of males and 30% of females are classified as obese. Higher income individuals may have more access to healthy food options and fitness facilities. Lower income individuals may rely on cheaper, unhealthy food options. Higher education levels may lead to better understanding of nutrition and healthy lifestyle choices. Lower education levels may result in limited knowledge about healthy eating and exercise. Limited access to healthcare can result in undiagnosed or untreated medical conditions that contribute to obesity. Greater access to healthcare can lead to early intervention and management of obesity-related health issues. Traditional Sudanese cuisine is rich in carbohydrates and often includes dishes such as ful madam, kisra, and asida. These foods, while culturally significant, can contribute to higher obesity rates. Traditional Canadian cuisine includes dishes such as poutine, butter tarts, and tourtière. These foods, while delicious, are often high in fat and calories, contributing to higher obesity rates. Such as consuming high amounts of processed foods, sugary beverages, and fast food, contribute to weight gain and obesity. These foods are often high in calories, unhealthy fats, added sugars, and sodium, while lacking essential nutrients. On the other hand, a balanced and nutritious diet can help prevent and manage obesity. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats provides the body with essential nutrients while controlling calorie intake. In addition to food choices, eating habits also play a crucial role in obesity. Overeating, emotional eating, and irregular meal patterns can contribute to excessive calorie intake and weight gain. Developing healthy eating habits, such as mindful eating, portion control, and regular meal times, can help maintain a healthy weight. Regular physical activity is crucial in maintaining a healthy weight and preventing obesity. Exercise helps burn calories, build muscle, and improve overall fitness levels. It also plays a key role in reducing the risk of chronic diseases such as heart disease and diabetes. On the other hand, sedentary behavior, such as prolonged sitting or lying down, has been associated with an increased risk of obesity. Engaging in sedentary activities for extended periods of time can lead to a decrease in physical activity and calorie expenditure, contributing to weight gain and obesity. Obesity is associated with a higher risk of developing chronic diseases such as type 2 diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, stroke, certain types of cancer. Obesity can have a negative impact on an individual's quality of life, including limited mobility and decreased physical activity, increased risk of mental health issues such as depression and anxiety, social stigma and discrimination, lower self-esteem and body image dissatisfaction. Promote nutrition education in schools to teach healthy eating habits from a young age. Educate parents and caregivers on the importance of healthy food choices and portion control. Encourage individuals to engage in regular physical activity and reduce sedentary behaviors. Provide support and resources for behavior modification, such as counseling and support groups. Offer obesity screening and early intervention programs in healthcare settings. Provide access to medical professionals and specialists who can develop personalized treatment plans. Promoting physical activity through sports and fitness programs. Providing nutrition education and cooking classes. Organizing support groups and counseling services for individuals with obesity. Implementing sugar taxes to reduce consumption of sugary beverages and snacks. Enforcing regulations on food labeling and advertising to promote healthier choices. Creating walkable and bike-friendly communities with improved access to parks and recreational facilities. Implement public health campaigns to raise awareness about the risks of obesity and promote healthy lifestyle choices. Introduce policies to increase access to affordable and nutritious food options, particularly in low-income communities. Enforce regulations on food labeling to provide consumers with accurate information about the nutritional content of products. Implement stricter regulations on marketing unhealthy food and beverages to children. Encourage the food and beverage industry to reformulate products to reduce sugar, salt, and unhealthy fats. Establish guidelines for portion sizes and calorie limits in restaurants and fast food chains. In conclusion, the comparison of obesity rates between males and females in Sudan and Canada reveals some interesting insights. Firstly, it is clear that obesity is a significant issue in both countries, with high rates observed among both males and females. Secondly, there are notable differences in obesity rates between the two countries. Sudan has higher obesity rates among females, while Canada has higher obesity rates among males. These findings highlight the importance of addressing obesity as a global health concern. It is crucial to implement effective public health interventions and policies to prevent and reduce obesity in both males and females. By promoting healthy lifestyles, increasing access to nutritious food, and encouraging physical activity, we can work towards reducing obesity rates and improving the overall health and well-being of individuals in Sudan, Canada, and beyond.
Thanks. You can find a link below in the description to download a free copy of the presentation. The link takes you directly to Google Drive. Please like, subscribe and write a comment. Please don't sell the presentation or upload the file to another websites, because it's copyrighted. So what is the next video? Write down in the comment section the topic of the presentation and the number of slides. See you in the next video. Presentations upon your request.